Thank you for your support and for watching avivTarot. This is a general pick-a-card reading. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. Not everything will apply. My readings are meant to be constructive and not destructive. I give readings to empower you. I will be honest in what I see and will not give you false hopes or empty promises in order to keep you happy. I will be compassionate and sensitive to your feelings and will not judge or condemn. Energies are ever-changing. You are still the master of your own destiny. Hi everyone, thank you for watching avivTarot, and today we are going to do another pick-a-card reading. And this reading, I actually wanted to give more of like a guidance instead of, doing a prediction of what will happen. This will be more like, how can you fulfill the wish or the desire that you have, right? So it gives you a little bit of clue or direction how to fulfill your dream, how to manifest it, right, into reality. And then, things to watch out for, who can help you, etc., etc., etc. So now we're going to draw 9 cards from each of the deck. So today you pick the deck that you want and we'll do an on-camera shuffling. We have 3 different piles, 1, 2, 3. Pick the one that you resonate with the most. And yeah, so timestamps are going to be in the description box below. And if you need more time to decide which pile you want, pause the video and I will see you at your pile. Okay, so for pile number 1, this is your pile. We are going to draw 9 different cards. We're going to see how can you manifest your dream into reality. How you can manifest your dream into reality. We'll draw 9 different cards. Cards flying out. So the first card The first card is the basis from which this dream or desire springs. So we'll figure out why you have this deep desire that you want to fulfill this dream. Okay. Since it's not popping out, we are going to just do a draw. So this is your first card. Why it is you want this desire. The second card. Okay. Third card. Wow, that's really nice. Fourth card. Oh, wow. Fifth card. You guys have crazy. Sixth card. I'll move the card down. 7. 8. Look at all these major arcana cards. And last one. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant and the Hangman. That's crazy energy. All right. You have a bunch of major arcana cards. Look at that. Okay, so we have for why, the basis from which your wish or desire springs, and that's this card. We have the Ace of Swords. And so what I get out of this is that that you actually the reason why you feel like this is the wish or the desire that you wanted, you want clarity, you want to begin something, you want to have a new beginning. So I think you want change. Maybe you're tired of being stagnant, staying where you are. You want a new beginning. You want to start something. Like, you want truth, right? This is also about clarity, about truth.
So this wish or desire that you have is more like you want to seek the truth. You want to maybe find the purpose of your life, or a sense of purpose maybe too, right? And again, new beginnings, following your dreams, right? So that's the basis of it. Like, you want to have truth, you want to have a brand new beginning. Thinking and thoughts. Maybe you have some great ideas that you want to see it fulfilled or prospered, or being shared with the society or the world, right? So you have something that you want to share with with people, like a brand new type of thinking, brand new, maybe even could be like products, right? Could be like writings, poems, scripts, these kind of things. Philosophy, right? So now the second card is about past factors influencing the current wish or desire. So I don't know what you guys are wishing for, because you could also wish for like a new love coming in. You want to break out of the old habit. You want to have a breakthrough in your life, right? Cut something out from your old self, old relationship, etc. So now this is the past factors influencing your current wish. The two of Pentacles. You were really busy. You were juggling with things, or maybe you're having a little bit of financial trouble. So you want to learn about something. You want to break out of the old mold, right? And or like Two of Pentacles, I also feel like maybe you're swinging from extremes, right? You can find a point of balance, maybe between life and work, right? Or it could be between two lovers. You want to be able to have that final decision, that final clarity, who you should be with. Or it could be like a brand new person that, maybe you don't want those people anymore. Cutting out old relationships out, people that don't serve you anymore, people who are giving you a lot of headaches, right? Something you're juggling with and you just can't seem to find a middle point, a middle road. Maybe it's hard to find like a compromise or something like that. And maybe sometimes I see the Two of Pentacles as being too busy. If you're too busy at work, so then you don't have enough time for like, your personal life, or you're enjoying too much, like, personal stuff. Now you don't have time to really fulfill the purpose of your life, like things that you really, really wanted to do. Or maybe you're trying to fulfill someone's expectation, so you're like getting really kind of tired about it as well, right? The Two of Pentacles. So now the third card is what to expect in the immediate future. So this is the Page of Cups. So the immediate future, I would say in the next maybe 3 to 6 months, could be a little less, could be 2 or 3 months, but something like that. And then maybe in the next, as quick as 2 to 3 months, up to maybe 3 to 6 months, because it's like an immediate future, right? So, and then we have the Page of Cups, which means you're gonna actually see, this is like brand new energies for both of them. So you're actually gonna see something fulfilled. Maybe someone will be giving you an offer. You will start something new. With the Pentacle, like give birth to like a new idea, right? Give birth to this new project that you've been longing to do. Maybe you want to quit your current job, right? Because it's just not fulfilling anymore. And you want to have a breakthrough. Maybe start your own company, right? Having and so with this card, it's like you're starting to do that. You're giving birth to this new project, this new company that you're gonna create or open up for yourself, like your own business, right? It could also be a new love coming in. So you finally met the one that gives you the fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, or doing something you're passionate about. This is like the beginning energy. So I think you actually will step into it, right? You'll start doing this. You're actually going to pursue this. It could also be, sometimes I feel like this could be like maybe you're in a relationship that you're just trying to get out of too. So you want to start your new life, not necessarily being like a business or a love life, but you just want to start having like a brand new self. So this could be that too. You're on the path towards that. So you're going to see the beginning fulfillment of this wish and dream of yours. And so now the fourth card right here is the present influencing factors. The current, what's influencing you right now. I feel like with this judgment card, it's a major arcana card. It's judgment. It's telling you that it's like your calling. It's your calling. You feel like the timing now is the right timing with the Ace of Swords. Combined with this, it's like the timing is right. It's finally the time to break out of your old self, to start something new, to seek the ultimate truth, right? Because you could also be on like a spiritual journey as well, right? Going on a spiritual journey, finding that ultimate self-fulfillment, self-happiness. This is what's currently influencing you. You feel you're calling for it. You want a rebirth. You just want that breakthrough. You're just so tired of staying and doing the same thing over and over again. You want something new. You want to create something new for yourself, right? This is a lot of like this brand new energy, manifestation energy, shedding the old skin, becoming something new, right? Breaking out of old habits, etc. Something like that. And again, spiritual calling, or just like a calling of some sort. Maybe you feel like having your own company, sharing, again, when we're talking about like sharing ideas with the world about what you want to say, what you want to share. This is that, right? And so now the fifth card is who can help you. The people who might be helpful with your journey. It could be, your journey to new life, new love, new business, or it could also just be, moving up in the social ladder, right? In your company, or like manifesting new like money, etc. With this 10 of Pentacles, who can be helpful? First of all, I feel with this judgment card, and then over here, the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles is sometimes is also about charity work, which is very much of this like calling, right? So people who could be, who loves to, like people who volunteers, people who do a lot of charity work, they might be really good for you. People who have money, like investors, because the 10 of Pentacles, investors. It could also be your family members, really close family members, and friends. Could even be your pets, giving you that emotional support as well. So it's like not just you need support from all around, like practical meaning people with money, right, can give you actual practical support, but you also need like that emotional support, like from your pets, your friends, your family members, charity work. Like, so I feel with this card over here, like divine, maybe asking, if you have a certain religious belief, maybe asking your spiritual, your spirit guides, your gods and goddesses, right? Angels. If you don't have any beliefs, maybe the universe, right? So that is also part of what I see with the Ten of Pentacles, this divinity energy that it will also be really helpful for you as well. So investors, friends and family, right? And like the universe, the unknown, the spiritual realm of things. These will be really helpful for you in your quest to start something new, to having this breakthrough, or fulfilling your wish or desire. So now this card, the sixth card, is the forces that would be preventing you from fulfilling this wish or desire, which is the Seven of Cups. Being too dreamy, that's the first thing. So having all these thoughts, all these things that you wanted to do. A dreamer is great, right? But then if you only dream about things and not putting it into action, that will be a really big obstacle or problem, right? So dreaming up things, being inspired is great, but then if you lack the action of it to put your thoughts, put your ideas into action, that would be a great obstacle for you. Okay, the forces, being too dreamy, being too impractical, that will also be a problem as well, right? So make sure the things that you think of, the things that you wanted to do, is not too dreamy, too hard to fulfill in reality, right? Or having too much of an ideal. For example, if you're looking for like a soulmate or love, right, relationship, you're trying to manifest your wishes to find someone, then make sure that the conditions or the things that you're looking for is not too out there, right? Like you want everything. So like they need to be like they need to be independent, but at the same time dependent. They need to be super good looking, super cute, or whatever it is, having a nice body, young but fun, but also mature, like things that are conflicting or things are too idealistic. Make sure you're not thinking of things or having like these you're like, make sure like your wish or desire that you have is not too impractical, like it's really hard to find it in reality, right? Base everything off of reality, but then have a spin with it. So it's good to have creativity, I feel, right? Being creative, being super unique is very important, but if it's too impractical again, or too high of a standard, right? That could be another, too high of a standard, then it will be quite hard to find that, right? To fulfill it. So, and then also, once you have that plan, once you have that thought or that seed, right, of thoughts or something like that, make sure you want to put it into action. So you're not just, all talk and no action type of person. So that's what I see with this dreaming, this Seven of Cups card. So now the seventh card. So this is the best course of action or advice from the card. So this is both of these cards are advice card. This is more of the guidance on how to proceed in the future. This is how you can proceed right now. So this is more of a guidance of now. This is more of a guidance in the future. Like once maybe you step into this energy, what else can you do, right? So both of them are guidance. We can probably talk about these at the same time. With the Magician card, you need to first of all, it takes the will to manifest this. right? And combined with this card too, this Chariot card. So, because we talked about over here, you have all these desires, all these dreams, but if you don't take action, then nothing is going to happen. So with the Magician card, I feel like this is about yes, having that creativity, having that plan, but you need to put it into action, and also make sure you have everything in place. Right? Because over here in the Magician card, we have the cups, we have the swords, we have the coins, we have the wands, we have everything, and we also have infinite potential, right? So make sure everything you gathered already. You have setting off the plan. If you're trying to open up your own business, right? You need to have a business plan, how much money you need. Maybe you don't need it right now, all of it, but you need to have people like backup plans, people that you can go to when there's problems arise. So have all these things lined up for you. You might not need it right now, but make sure you have all of these things lined up for you in order for things to manifest. So that was, an example for opening up your business, for example. But if it's like in regards to like relationships or something like that, positive thinking is one of them, right? And also make sure, what I see with the Magician card is like the things that you want in a partner, do you also possess that as well? Of course, like we have the complementary type of like relationships, right? It's all the things that you lack, and your partner actually complements you perfectly with that. But at the same time, sometimes you need to share similar qualities as well, right? So make sure everything that you have, you want, you also possess a little bit of that, or of the downside of yourself, like make sure you know yourself very well. That's what I feel like. This is about knowing yourself super well, so that if you're the type of person that you need someone to compliment you, or you're the type of person that you need to have someone who is the same as you, right? So you have similar interests, you can do things together. So that could be like the relationship part. And for people who are maybe looking to, because your wish could be also breaking free, right? So breaking free, what does it mean by breaking free, having that free life? Maybe because you've been in a relationship, now you just can't wait to be single again. So make sure that everything, you have all that plan ready, because maybe once you broke free from the relationships, you're like now a little bit lost. You're like, oh wow, this is not what I think. So I think you need to also physically, mentally, financially, right, prepare yourself for the challenges to come. This is what I see with this card. All right. And also, it takes initiation. Again, what we were talking about over here. This is more about you initiating this change, this breakthrough. You are the main person that will fulfill that needs to make this dream or this desire of yours to happen, right? Yes, you can have people who are like on your side helping you. We do have the Hierophant card on the bottom, which is about mentor, right? Make sure you have all of the knowledge and the education to do the things that you wanted to do. But the thing is, everything still ends at the end of the day. You are the only person that can make this dream of yours happen. Okay? So that's that. With the 8th card we talked about, that's the guidance in the future. So once maybe you're in this energy of like this Page of Cups, you started to see a little bit of something, right? You have at the beginning stage of fulfilling your wish and dream. This is the star card is the perfect card. It's about wish fulfillment, right? So I think having your wish being fulfilled is absolutely possible, right? With all of these cards in combination, you have like wonderful cards. And how do you proceed further in the future? The star card, first of all, is about healing. Second of all, we talked about this over here before. Breakthrough, uniqueness. This is the Aquarius energy, which is all about being very unique. It's also about humanitarian, which over here we did talk about this charity work and stuff like that. So once you start fulfilling your dream, I think you need to really not only help benefit yourself, but you want to see how you can help and benefit your surroundings, right? The world, the people around you. This is like a very humanitarian, social type of energy. So once you start doing this, you want to actually start helping other people. By you helping other people, you can actually make your dreams fulfilled even faster. So how does that relate with because that's easy if it's like business, right? Because you want to make that connection, you want to be super unique with your maybe marketing plan, your sales plan, etc. But for example, in your relationship, right, you want to expand your connections, you want to help people, because by helping other people, meaning like going, because we're talking about volunteering or going to charity work or something like that, you actually meet more people. If your goal is to get married and be with someone, right? This is also about doing things a little bit differently than other people. So this could also be about internet, right? Meeting people that you normally probably wouldn't be able to meet in your regular day-to-day life. So how would you be able to do that? If you just go to work, go home, or go to school and go home, nothing's changing. You need to do things slightly different. That's why we're talking about do charity work, go to clubs, connect with people. Maybe it could be the internet, right? And also, I think you don't want to set too much of a boundary. Over here, we want to be that dreamer. We want to be able to think outside of the box and all of that. But having standards, right? Having certain standards, being more practical, but at the same time, you don't want to set a lot of boundaries, because this could also mean, for example, in relationships, about cultural difference. Maybe you always thought that you're going to meet someone of the same culture as you, but this could be, someone that's completely different from you, right? Or how they grow up or their experiences. They could be from a different culture again, different skin color. There could be an age gap of some sort too, right? So don't give yourself too much of that boundary. Leave things open a little bit. Keep your mind open. So that's what I see with this card. And also with the star card is about healing as well. So once you start fulfilling your dream, how do you proceed in the future? Is you should never stop being a dreamer. You should never stop achieving, being hopeful. You should never stop healing yourself. You should always strive to become a better version of yourself, right? So that's also the guidance of how you should proceed in the future. Especially if people who are in a relationship and they're trying to break out of it, or just going on their spiritual journey. So this is definitely about that, healing, keep bettering yourself, helping other people. And then finally, this is the 9th card, the expected results if you follow these guidance, right? We have the Chariot, which is all about willpower, which is what we see over here in the Magician card. Willpower, having that will to keep going no matter what. Even when you hit an obstacle, you're going to keep going forward. Using your willpower to bring two different diverging energy together and moving forward. This is all about family and friends as well, because over here we talk about this. Who is helpful to you, and right on with your journey to either could be opening business, moving up in ranks, right, or spiritual journey, or getting into a relationship or something like that. Family is super important, and I do see if you want to manifest like a family or something like that, this is here. This is the Chariot. Things are start to move forward. This is the Cancer card. That's what I meant, like with the building a home together, having family. This is all possible. This Page of Cups is also about like children as well. So like having pregnancy, right? You want to have kids, get married, right? This is very much possible. And if you're going on your spiritual journey, this is number 7 card. You're going to get that spiritual breakthrough as well. Cancer is very psychic as well. So you're going to get that. You're going to become more and more empathic. And with business, definitely break through, moving forward with your plan, right? Going after what you want, the go-getter card, Chariot card. So I do see a lot of like good energy coming in on the bottom of the deck. We talked about it yesterday. I don't know what I meant like earlier. The Hierophant card also it's about mentoring, right? It's about higher education. It's about education in general. So keep learning, keep bettering yourself. This could also be about partnership. People who are looking in, doing business. Somebody might want to partner up with you, because this could also be about contracts. People looking to get into a relationship, the traditional family, right? This is also possible as well. Become partnered up with someone and doing things more of a traditional way. I think this is like a blend of like traditional and doing something. It's like a fusion. You can never ignore traditional things, but you want to maybe spin the traditional ways of doing things, and you do it in a new way, new innovative way, right? Especially if you're doing like opening up a business or something like that, or working in a company. How do you stand out? You still want to having the ethics, the morals and everything, but you want to do certain things a little bit differently from everyone else, like a unique spin of things. So for pile number 1, this is like what I see for you, how you can make your wish come true. And let me know if this resonated with you, because I definitely do see that you are going to have a pretty big breakthrough with your dreams and your wish. Like it's coming up. You have both of these, and it's going to happen quite quickly, right? And this is going to happen as long as you're following the guidance of this. But with this card, this is more like what's going to happen in the immediate future. I do see that you're going to have this pretty big breakthrough now, especially over here, the basis of why you're having this desire. I think you have a lot of you want to start taking charge of your own life, your own destiny, of your fate, type of things. You have new thoughts, new ways of doing things. So definitely lots of awesome energy coming in, and lots of major arcana card too. And this is like your calling, your major calling for you to do this thing, to set your path and set in motion this dream of yours. So I hope this helps, and let me know if this if it resonated with you or if it helped you in any ways. Even if it didn't, it's always nice to get a little bit of a feedback as well, or maybe you see the cards a little bit differently than what I see. Yeah, let me know and put it in the description box. I mean, not description box, the comment box in below, right? And that's it. Don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel, enjoy my video, and turn on that notification bell if you haven't already. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. So for pile number 2, how will you make your wish come true? How will pile number 2 have this wish come true? How can you make your wish come true? How can pile number 2 make their wish come true? We're going to draw 9 different cards to see what kind of message is coming out. Okay, we have the first card, 3 of Cups. Very nice. Second card. Ooh, okay. 9 of Swords. Third card. Oh, wow, look at this. Okay. This is the 4th. Wow, there's a lot of ending and new beginning energy. How will pile number 2 fulfill their dreams? Last card. How will pile number 2 fulfill their dream? How will pile number 2 fulfill their dreams? Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, look at bottom of the deck card is 10 of Cups. Very nice. Okay, so for pile number 2, how will you be able to fulfill your dreams? So the first card over here is the 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups, this first card is about the basis from which your wish or dream springs. So how do you came about with this dream? Why do you want to go after this dream of yours or this desire of yours? And it's the 3 of Cups. As you want... First of all, 3 of Cups is about celebration. It's also about friendship, right? It's about friendship. It's about celebration. It's about relationships, having harmonious relationship. So I think that's the reason why. Maybe you've been alone for a very long time, or maybe you feel like disassociated from a lot of people. Maybe you feel like the people that you don't have a lot of close, like you don't feel like people understands you. People understand you. Okay, you don't feel like people understand you. You feel like you don't have a lot of close friends, close family members. You want to be in this energy of like having people that you can talk to, celebrate things with, right? This closeness. This is what I really feel like. The relationship. 3 of Cups really is about relationships. I don't know what kind of wish you're hoping for, but it could be about, money, could be about business, all of that. But having this harmonious friendship or harmonious relationships with people is what you deeply desire. Whether maybe you want to have a lot of money, but at the end of the day, the reason why you want that is because you want to be able to enjoy like going on trips with your friends and family. You want to be able to treat them, right, to like nice restaurants, having fun with them, go to parties with them, right? And if you're opening up your own business, maybe because you can't get along with people at your current job, right? And you're longing for that closeness with people that in doing things that you enjoy and you feel good, that you're passionate about, with people you enjoy working with. What I also feel with the celebration card is that things has been a little bit boring for you, right? Things has been so much of the same thing every day. You want to be able to go out and celebrate and have fun. So for it could, if it's about like working in a company or something like that, it's so mundane and you want something different. There's nothing exciting for you that's going on. So this is the reason why you have this certain desire or wish, why it's springing out of that, right? Also, I know sometimes this is upright, so it's usually it's not but maybe for a few minority of you, that Three of Cups sometimes do mean a love triangle or some sort, right? So maybe you want to get out of that. You want to find someone who truly wishes or want to commit to you and only you. So that could also be that, right? So now the second card is about past factors influencing your current wish or desire. Nightmares, things that aren't going your way, depression, lots of pressure, stressing you out. Again, I feel like with these two cards, we were talking about that earlier, which is about relationships, interpersonal relationships or love relationships that are just not working out for you. It could be just all in your head, right? Because the Nine of Swords is about that too. But it could also mean that it is your relationships with people, your social circle, it could be too small, could be too big, is really affecting you. It's maybe you really want to look good in front of your friends and family, right? And you're not being able to achieve that. That's giving you a lot of stress. Or it could also be that your interpersonal relationships, you just don't get along with the people that you're working with, or it could be your family as well, could be your husband or wife, your children, whatever it is. Like these relationships is giving you a lot of stress. It's stressing you out. It's giving you depression. It's depressing. You don't feel good enough for them. Nothing you do, you feel like they would be happy, right? So you're just putting a lot of pressure on yourself, I feel like. A lot of pressure. And this is the reason why this fulfillment, this dream of yours is like spring from, right? With this Three of Cups. And so now we have this over here. The third card is what to expect in the immediate future. And by immediate future, I would say it's about 2 or 3 months, the quickest. At the most, maybe like 6 months or so. So within like the next 6 months, 2, 3 months, 6 months, this is what will happen with this is the Ten of Swords. So for pile number 2, I feel like you're going to have this rebirth. Okay, this is about rebirth. Ten of Swords, yes, it's a lot. It's a painful rebirth too. Change and transformation is not always easy. And for you, yes, it's a lot about leaving out the old and starting new, but it's quite painful for you to let go of some things, letting go of like these habits, letting go of painful thoughts, or people who's like their words could be very triggering to you, something like that. People who gives you who like maybe verbally abuse you, physically abuse you, you're trying to leave that. Because I with the Ten of Swords, I always see like this is like that backstabbing energy too. So it's a very painful energy. In the next 6 months that you'll see is that you're finally, there's hope. There is hope. Okay, just letting you know that there's hope, because this person is facing and we're seeing like the sun coming out again, rising up again, and you're at the end of this cycle. We have the Nine of Swords and then we have the Ten of Swords. I think this is from previously, and you've been probably in this energy for a while, and you're in this last step or last part of this cycle, and you're almost at the end of this cycle, so you can have something new coming in for you. But this last part is not going to be easy. The next 2 to 3 months, up to 6 months, is not going to be easy. You're coming out of a painful phase. You're coming out of a maybe painful relationship, the relationship, again, we were talking about earlier. It could be, between friends and family, could be love relationship, could be colleagues, interpersonal relationships, could even be with yourself. Right, with yourself, you're coming out of this energy, but it's going to be quite painful for you. But there is hope, okay, in the distance. So after you experience this, I think there's something new coming in for you, new beginning. Maybe like money coming in, because we do have over here the Ace of Pentacles. On the bottom of the card, we have another 10, the end of a cycle, very, very strong. Over here, we have the Death card as well. This is what's current, present influencing factors. This is, look at this. This is, so I actually don't feel this is going to take up to 6 months. I really do feel this is probably going to come up within the next 1 or 3 months. It's going to come up pretty fast, because this is what's influencing you right at this moment, which is this Death card, and that's reflecting with this. So I think this is you're going through the period right now. You're coming out of the end of a cycle, and this transformation, this change is not easy, which I completely feel you, right? But this change is going to bring a lot of new things for you. Look at this. You have 2 10s, okay? 2 10s. We have the Death card, and then we have 3 aces. Look at that. Look at that. It's crazy energy, right? This is all about new beginnings and the ending of something, leaving something behind, leaving people behind, leaving old habits behind, leaving the old you behind. It's a lot of like new interpersonal relationship, because even look at this. This is the 10 of Cups, which is all about family, right? Marriage, having supportive people around you. So you're leaving a lot of like these old, horrible people, places, and things behind, and coming out of like a brand new self, starting something new. I think you really could be leaving like a job. You could be starting something new for you, leaving people behind. Okay, so I think I've emphasized enough of that, right? The Death card. That's what you're currently going through right now too. And I feel like it's going to be quite, again, really painful. It's going to be really hard for you, because sometimes if you're maybe you're a type of person that really values people, places, and things that you've already created a memory with, right? But sometimes we need to leave those behind. Again, we have that coming here too, which we'll talk about. This is your advice card. These are two of your advice cards. So now over here with the 5th card, others who may be helpful. people who may be helpful for you. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse, which is quite interesting. Ace of Wands is about inspiration, it's about passion, it's about action. So you want someone who, this is what I think. Again, because we're using only one deck, and having this in reverse could also be like it's trying to say is this Ace of Pentacle energy, but it showed up here, so that's why the Ace of Wands is here. I think they want you to be more practical. They want you to be more practical, be more grounded, because the Ace of Wands sometimes could be more like, floaty, impetuous, doing things just out of the moment. So I really do still feel the Ace of Wands is this new energy. So who can help you? You want to find someone who is very grounded, who can give you practical guidance. Okay, so not only they're action oriented, because I do still feel the Ace of Wands, the action, you want them to, but I think with this being reversed, there is a message about, being grounded and not to just doing things without a plan, because the Ace of Wands sometimes it's about that. It's like you have a whole bunch of passion and you just like go for it, right? So you want to have that. You want to meet someone who is very optimistic, who is all about action, who is very fiery energy, right? But sometimes the fiery energy means that they're not patient. They don't think things through. So with this being reversed, I think it's telling you that you still want to be more grounded. You still want to have a plan, think things through. This person, not only they're fiery, they need to be grounded. They need to be practical. They should, because this is what I feel for you too. For you might be very, very sensitive, because look, you're very much in your head. You need someone who can give you a push, but at the same time, the push cannot just be like a blind push. They need to have a reason, a goal, something to go for, right? So this person needs to be passionate, optimistic, because a little bit opposite of your energy right now, because it's a lot of like this dark, look at this dark black energy. This is all these like, right, yellow brightness, happy energy. So someone who is quite opposite of you, but at the same time they're very grounded, could give you really good practical things, can promise you things and not be flaky, okay? Because I feel with the Ace of Wands, sometimes it could be a little flaky. You want to have someone who can promise you and deliver that promise as well, right? So that's the kind of person that you can associate with, because over here, look, it's a lot of like this backstabbing energy. So you don't want this kind of backstabbing type of like people. Again, you want to really careful filter out people who are who don't have the best intention. So you want people to be really bright and sunny and shiny and friendly and grounded, will tell you things straight, the way it is, instead of having all these like ulterior motive type of people, right? And you can't really figure them out. You want them to that's the kind of people that you want to associate with more. So now with over here, the sixth card is the forces that may be opposing your wish or desire. So the obstacles, or right, things that you need to watch out for. So with the Ace of Cups being over here, this is what I'm talking about. You're super sensitive. You are super thoughtful. You are empathetic, compassionate. Maybe you're very watery sign, right? You care about people a lot. Look at this. We have a lot of water signs too. This. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out of 9 cards are water signs, and then the death card is Scorpio. That's a water sign as well. So you are super duper sympathetic, compassionate, sensitive. You put others before you. You always think about other people. So I think this is the reason why interpersonal relationships are so important to you, but at the same time, it drags you. It gives you a lot of nightmares as well, because you want to please people. You want to make everyone happy except for yourself, and that's really stressful. And sometimes you're just being nice to everyone without really filtering out who is it that's more worthy of your time and your energy. And this is why people take advantage of you. I feel this is what's happening too. People take advantage of you. So you need to maybe shed your old self. Like, don't be so accommodating anymore. Don't be so like sensitive, and you easily feel bad. You feel guilty when you ignore someone, or you maybe said a really mean thing to someone, and that's like it really burdens you. And I think being this Ace of Cups, being super giving, super friendly, super caring is really your it's good. Don't get me wrong, it's a super good quality, but when it's being used, or when you are with the wrong type of people that would take advantage of you with this, or abuse your friendliness and your generosity, right? It's really, I think it really takes a toll on you, right? This is what we see over here with this nightmare energy, right? Nine of Swords. And so this is what you want to avoid. You want to become more this is what I feel. You want to be more of this Ace of Swords type of energy, right? If having a little bit higher boundary, don't let people take advantage of you as much, okay? Only to the people, discern who is your real friend, who you should give your energy and time and everything to, and not everyone. And especially if you're opening up a business, right? If your wish is about opening up your business, being in Ace of Cups is probably not the best energy, because you might first of all overspend, right? Look at this overflowing of water. You maybe overspend because you're too emotional. And you feel guilty easily, right? If you can't please someone. So that's it's good, but then it's bad, right? Depending on the situation and how you see things. And in this situation, being like this, right? Super accommodating, very friendly and all of that is not the best thing. Even with relationship too, you're super giving, and people take advantage of that. Now they just see you as the nice guy, the nice girl, and people don't maybe sometimes respect you as much, because they just feel like, oh, they can walk all over you, and you're okay with that, right? And so you want to be not as accommodating and nice, at least not at the very beginning, right? Make them work for it. Make them work for your friendliness and your generousness, right? And all of these good qualities that you have. They should prove themselves that they're worthy of your generosity and your friendliness, okay? So now, Seven of cards. This is the seventh card and the eighth card. This is the guidance or the best course of action advice that you should take. This is the guidance, what you need to do, how to proceed in the future. This is more like now energy, what you should do now. This is what you should do later, once you have finished or coming out of this like Ten of Swords energy. So with these two cards, I almost feel it's the same type of things. It's about Eight Eight of Cups. It's about moving on. It's about leaving people behind, leaving people behind, leaving people who are emotional vampires, or people who are taking advantage of you, who are not your real friends. Leave those people behind. Could be family members as well. And also this Eight of Cups is about going towards your goal, what makes you happy, right? You're over here, you're always trying to make other people happy. Now it's your turn to go for what makes you happy. So this wish, this desire that you have, right, is you want to feel happy. You want to feel celebratory again. This could also, we talked about this too, because maybe your life is a little bit boring right now. So you're trying to leave the boring life behind, the boring self behind, and going towards something that is more exciting for you as well. So that's that. Leave, you gotta let go. It's the same message over here, which we kind of talked about earlier. You gotta let go of things, gotta leave things behind. Same thing, right? So now over here, how do you proceed in the future? It's about the same type of things, because it's the Five of Cups. It's about disappointment, but this is reversed. Because Five of Cups is about looking at the things that you can't change anymore, right? You're reminiscing about the things, the old things, the mistakes that you've made, the people that left you, the people that disappointed you, all of the horrible things that happened before, and not being able to move forward. This is the same thing. Having this reverse is about looking at the two cups behind you that is still full. Is about moving forward. It's about continuing moving forward. You cannot change what's already been, what's already happened. The only thing that you can do is live in the moment and keep going, right? So this is the same energy over here. Same thing. This is your advice now. This is your advice in the future. It's the same thing. Keep going. You can't look back anymore. You can't look back. Look at this person lying down. This person is looking forward as well at looking at the sky and not looking back. So it's about keep going forward. Don't look back. If people from your past trying to come back and hunt you, don't take them back. If you are going to consider taking them back, make them work for it. Make them prove their worth to you. Again, don't cave so easily. Don't make it so easy for them, right? If it's a business, right? You're opening up the business. Don't easily show other people your cards. Your right? If it's like, I don't know, poker or something like that. Leave that card last. Don't let bluff if you need to, but don't show them your cards so early at the beginning, right? You gotta have something for you. Think about yourself a little bit more. Is really that energy coming through with all of these cards. Like, this is what I feel. And then finally, the ninth card is about the expected results if guidance is followed. So if you follow this, keep moving forward. I would really say, because you're so selfless, being this, become a little bit selfish, just a little bit. Don't be too selfish. Be a little bit selfish, right? Put your happiness in the forefront. Really, it will, first of all, bring you promising result. This is like about promising result. It will bring you happiness, right? Now you will only have people in your group of friends or your tight circle. It's people who are supportive, who are happy, who are optimistic, who will help you with things. And this is the Ace of Pentacles. Keep moving forward. You're going to be able to keep continuing this new, manifesting this new energy coming in. And this is seeing actualizing things, actualizing your desire, right? Ace of Pentacles, my favorite card, actually, one of my favorite cards in the tarot, because out of all of the aces, actually, because not only this is, you know, just the fulfillment and stuff, this is an actual promise. This is something you can see and feel and touch, right? So you will have this material prosperity, right? So people can't take advantage of you. Maybe people used to take advantage of you, and maybe you give away your money. You help them with your money. You help them emotionally, everything. But now you're able to get all these things back. So you'll be able to materialize things, or even getting like money in return. Like if you're opening up your own business, or maybe you're moving up in the company in ranks, having money, whatever it is, you're going to see something. And also having an offer, someone who will give you an actual offer instead of just bluffing you and empty promises. No, it's not about that anymore. It's about a concrete promise that they can offer you, you know, giving you that concrete support. So I think new, better things are coming in for you, definitely, but you're in the process of moving out of this current dark moment, right? And your wish and your desire is going to fulfill really, really soon. This is really good news, actually, pile number 2, even though I know right now you're just, you know, not in the best place or situation. That's what you feel, but you are actually on your way to a better future. Okay, so just press through this dark period in your life, and you're gonna see that light at the end of the tunnel really soon, super soon. Okay, this is what I see for pile number 2, and let me know if this resonated with you, or if it didn't. Let me know if there's any feedback from you too, because it would really help me too, to know what people are thinking, right? Constructive criticism, I could definitely take that. And don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel under my video, and also turn on that notification bell if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Now, last but not least, we have pile number 3. We are going to draw 9 different cards for you to see how you will manifest, or your wish or your dreams, how it will come true for you, what you need to do. Okay, we have the first card out already. Oh, very nice. Okay. So how will pile number 3 fulfill their dreams? How will pile number 3 fulfill their dreams? How will pile number 3 fulfill their dreams? Whoa. Oh my gosh, look at all the knights coming out. How will pile number 3 fulfill their dreams? Okay. Very interesting. Ooh, look at that. Look at all this fiery energy. I do have to say the Knight of Wands keep wanting to come out, and then we have the King of Wands coming out instead, which is really interesting. The Knight of Wands keeps coming out with a bunch of other cards, so I just don't know which card to take, so that's why I keep putting it back. And last card. How will pile number 3 manifest their dream? Oh, last one. Tower. Okay, don't be scared. Bottom of the deck is the Magician. Okay. So, the first card is the basis from which your wish or desire springs. So this is the reason why you actually want to have this dream fulfilled, or why do you have this dream, right? And we have the Knight of Pentacles. I think you're a really practical person. Maybe this is a dream you've been having for the longest time, and you've been just, slowly trying to fulfill it. This is something I feel like for pile number 3 that you've been trying to manifest for the longest time. You kept going forward. You just keep going at it. It's obviously Knight of Pentacles is a super slow knight, and so your wish or your desire just hasn't been fulfilled, but you've been working slow but steady towards it. Okay, slow and steady, and you're just not ready to give up yet. You don't want to give up. You've been working at it for so long that you don't want to give it up. You've been putting all of your time and effort and energy into it to fulfill this dream of yours, that you just can't give it up. And this is the reason why you are determined, right? You are determined to make this desire or this wish come true. And then over here in the past factors influencing your current wish or desire. 6 of Wands. With this card over here is very interesting. I feel like you always get a lot of praises. You are in the public eye, not necessarily meaning like you're famous or anything, but at least maybe in your friends and family, they've always complimented you. They've always say good things about you. You're highly expected to do something, to make something of your life, right? They kind of expect you. This is more like they expect to see something from you. You are being you kind of carried a lot of other people's wishes and expectations. I know it's kind of tiring, but at the same time, because of that, it kind of propels you forward too with this card too, right? Knight of Pentacles, that you just can't give it up. Now you have other people's expectation. Their eyes are all on you to see you do this thing. So, for example, this is just an example. You can be super good looking, and you've been, ever since you're small, you're young, you've been told that, you will be this big star, right? You should go for that. And even now they're still telling you that, right? Or you could be really good with like a computer or something. And so they're like, oh my God, you're going to be the next Bill Gates. You're going to be the next Steve Jobs or something like that. So now everyone is expecting you to make something out of your life. And it's about that, right? Just a lot of expectations. People expect you to do something. Yep, lots of expectations. Maybe you have really good leadership skills, right? You're really good with with kids or whatever. There's like a certain talent that you have that people think you should totally make use of it. That's what it is. Okay. Now, with the third card over here is what you can expect in the immediate future. We have the 7 of Cups. for immediate future, I would say it's about 2 to 3 months or so, maybe up to 6 months. So in the next 2 to 3 months, up to 6 months, this is what's going to happen. We have the Seven of Cups, which is all about options. I think you're going to be given a lot of options. But again, some options are going to be faulty. they're like, tricking you. They could be, an easy access to success, but then you're going to come as fast as you going up, you're going to come down just as fast, right? An easy ride, but obviously it's an easy ride up, but it's going to be a super easy ride to come down as well. So that could be one of the tricks, one of the things that maybe you might not see it. And so don't take the easy way out, I definitely think. And some of the options are going to seem too good to be true. All right, they're tricky, and some of the options are gonna seem really tough, right? Super hard for you, but maybe it's going to take a little time, but maybe your success will last a little longer. So anyways, lots of options, but just choose carefully and wisely. That's what it is. Okay, so there's going to be tons of options for you. You're going to have a lot of opportunities coming in for you as well. And so make sure you decide, you choose wisely. If you have a certain goal, right, in mind that you want to achieve, make sure your choice aligns with that. Right? Make sure your choice aligns with this ultimate goals of yours. Don't look for the easy way out. There's no free lunch, as we always say. Now, the next card is this Moon card, which is about the present influencing factors. So currently, I think you're moving at a really slow rate because we have the Knight of Pentacles, or your wish or desire hasn't been fulfilled yet because you couldn't really see where you're going. The Moon is about you couldn't really see where you're going. Also, you have a lot of fear. The Moon is about fear. Sometimes we really want something to happen. We really want success. We think we really want success, but in reality, maybe we're scared of success because that means we have to lose something to gain something. So that could be a possibility. Sometimes maybe you self-sabotage. This also about illusions, maybe because people keep telling you things, so it kind of goes to your head. Oh wow, I think I am the best of the best of something, and now that you're not fulfilling this dream or desire of yours, maybe you're just thinking it's all other people's fault, and you're not really putting in the work and effort to make things happen, right? You're not putting in as much of an effort and work as you should. That could be that too, right? Because I don't know why when I saw this Seven of Cups that the easy way out phrase keep coming out, and it could be because people keep telling you that, so you always feel like it's going to be easy, but nothing is easy. And so this Moon card is like, it's kind of not illuminating very far ahead. It's only illuminating just a little bit, right? So you can't really see too far ahead. There's a fear. You don't know what's going to happen, so you're not sure if you should keep going forward or not. That's what's happening right now. Maybe even with these options being presented to you, you don't know which one you should choose, right? So this is what's happening currently right now. But the Moon is telling you to go with your guts, okay? Intuition. I think you actually have a pretty good idea of what you should do. Listen to that. But be careful, because this is also about you telling, because other people telling you things, that's yes, but then you really need to face the real you. What is it? Okay. Do you have certain things that you need to work on? Okay. Be honest with yourself, because the Moon, sometimes we also don't see, not only we don't see clearly where we're going, but we don't see clearly our real who we are. So make sure face that shadow self of yours. If you know you are maybe not confident in certain areas, even though everyone's telling you about like for example, there's tons of people tell them that they're so good looking, but they don't feel that. People tell them that, but they don't feel that. So then there's that discrepancy right there, right? And so then you need to figure out, okay, fine, I don't believe what other people are telling me. Then how do I work on getting that confidence up so that I do believe that, or I don't need that compliment. I have something else to support my confidence, something like that, right? It doesn't have to be about that. Maybe like, for example, that you're super good at computers, but you know that you're good, but you're not that good, right? And so then maybe you need to really work on that part, right? So there's things that you could still work on, things that you're fearing, you need to work on that part, okay? So that's what's happening, the present influencing factors. And I feel like this could be one of the reasons why you haven't achieved your desire or wish just yet. And over here, who can help you? Knight of Cups. Someone who is very, I feel like with the Knight of Cups, it's like a really good salesperson. Someone who can help brand you, help promote you. Okay, a really good friend who is really good with talking about things. I know that sometimes is about like that Page of Swords. Oh, right here, Knight of Cups, because if in love, this is about the playgirl, playboy type, or the Prince Charming, right? Energy. So if your wish or your desire is to meet like a soulmate of yours, but you've always been single, you don't know how to do it, then perhaps over here the Knight of Cups would mean that find someone who's very experienced in that area, right? Very experienced in the love area. For what I see over here, if it's like business related, then someone who's really good at promoting, using emotions to sway people, right? What do you call those people? They're just like really good at marketing and sales type of person. They use emotional techniques to get people to side with them. So someone who's very sensitive and sympathetic, empathetic, someone like that. I think this is this is the kind of person that you need to, that will be able to help you with things. I know the empathetic thing is more like the Queen of Cups, but I do feel that a little bit too, because it is the Cups card. It's about emotions. How do you so this person is really good at see, I don't want to use this word, but I guess we do, but don't take it the wrong way. They're very manipulative in some ways, okay? I know this is not the Seven of Swords card, but I do feel that a little bit, okay? Because they know how to use certain things to their advantage. This is what I mean, okay? They know how to use certain things to their advantage, and you need to learn from that. You need to learn from this person. How do they use things to their advantage? So it could be their looks. It could be they're just sensitive, so they can feel what other people's energy is, and they use that. Or they with good intentions. How about that? With good intentions. So they're manipulative, but with good intentions. So that's the kind of person you want to associate. That might be able to help you. Okay, that might be able to help you achieve this desire or dreams that you want to have. So now the sixth card is forces which may oppose your wish or dream or desire. And so this is kind of the obstacle, like the kind of things people, places, and things that will prevent you from fulfilling your dreams. And we have the Page of Swords over here. You have a lot of court cards. Just want to mention that. Page of Swords, someone who, again, this is also manipulative too. So again, we're talking about this, the Knight of Cups. You want to associate yourself, or this person who's very good at using things to their advantage, but with good intentions. So with Page of Swords, not that they have bad intentions, but they're more immature in a certain way that they don't think. Because if you're not good at it, then you're more of this Page of Swords. So if you don't use your skills the right way, it might work against you. People then will say you're manipulative, right? The Page of Swords is also about spy. It's about social media. It's about gossips. So stay away from gossips. But gossip sometimes is useful. So again, the Knight of Cups, using that to your advantage, but then overusing it or underusing it could work against you. So using social media to help with, expand your social circles, that could be one of them, or business, finding someone. That's a perfect way. But then if you're overusing it, then it becomes kind of stalkerish, right? Or it could be kind of annoying. You're just spending way too much time on it. Now it becomes a time waster too. So, or not using it at all. Then that you're not using it to your full advantage. So really find that balance, okay? And also the Page of Swords, like, make sure you get your information correctly, because this could be about rumors, about gossips, right? You're just not. Make sure you gather all of your information and you verify the information that you get, because this could be about just getting it and you're taking it as the way it is and thinking that it's true, but then it's not. So make sure you verify the information that you get. Being curious is good, but then being too curious becomes deadly too, right? So that's what I see over here with the Page of Swords. Make sure you use your skills and technique like balancedly, not too much, not too little, using it to your advantage, but not too manipulative, and with good intentions. So now, over here, this is the 7th card, which is about the best course of action or advice. And this is also a guidance on how to proceed in the future. So both of these are like a guidance card. So how you should proceed. The King of Wands is more of this current energy, how you should proceed, the guidance for now. This is the Strength card, the guidance for the future. Once you're in this 7 of Cups energy, how you should proceed. First of all, Strength card. Okay, let's go back a little bit. What you should do now. King of Wands. Make sure, again, that mature energy, right? Make sure you are mature. You think things through. They are passionate, but at the same time, they are not impetuous, right? So they have the ability to take action, but with a plan. Okay, so that's what I think with this is like, make sure you have a plan. And this is what we were talking about earlier. Make sure the options that you choose matches with your ultimate goal. So don't take the easy way out, or don't take the ones that you're like, oh, I like this, but it didn't kind of align, right, with what you really wanted to achieve. So make sure with this King of Wands, take action, but with a plan. Okay, and let me see. And also, I think use your charisma to your advantage. The Wands card, it's all about charisma. We have over here, right here too. Use it. I think you've probably matured. You've grown. And so That's really charismatic. Use your charisma to your advantage as well. Okay, whatever you're trying to achieve, whether it's like, you know, opening up your business, getting finding someone, even if you're trying to get out of a relationship, that could be something that you're trying to fulfill, right? A wish, that too, right? So use your charisma to your advantage. We have the Magician on the bottom of the card. We haven't even talked about that. It's about manifestation. A lot of things are coming in for you. There's a lot of infinite potential. We have the Strength card as well. We have infinite potential in both of the cards. And also the Magician is like, you can make magic happen, right? You can make magic happen. So this is the King of Wands, which I kind of see this as like, you know, the little wands thing, the magic stick. Make things happen. Use it to your advantage, your charisma. I also see the Magician as very charismatic as well, because they can make things happen, right? Not last card, but over here, the Strength card, which is the guidance of how to proceed in the future. Having strength, being patient. I think you are a very patient person, so that's something I don't really have to worry about, but just to remind you to be more patient. Having all of these options, you don't have to make a choice right away. Think about it, think it through. Okay, take the time to think it through. I really do think you have the strength to the power, the ability to make things happen. But sometimes you do let your fear get in the way, right? Or maybe sometimes you let, you know, compliments and stuff get in your head, get in your head, right? Get to your head. So make sure, don't let that happen. Okay. It's okay to, you know, feel good and proud of yourself, but then try to be humble after. Stay low-key a little bit, because the reason I say that is because over here we do have the final card, the 9th card, being the expected results if you follow the guidance. And with the Tower card, is very interesting, because the Tower card is about your foundation being you know, taken away, and like a rebirth. So I think there is going to be some kind of a rebirth coming in, but it's not going to be an easy one. A lot of your old thoughts, your old thinking needs to fall away. So let's just draw one clarification card for the Tower card, because, okay, yeah, that's what I thought. The Chariot. And with the Chariot, the bottom of energy turns into the Page of Cups. So there is an offer. There is like a new beginning. The Chariot is about moving forward. This is very much like, I think the second group got the Chariot card as well, or something like that, which is about moving forward, which is so interesting, because I think, it's actually the first group. I don't remember, but one of them got the Magician as well, but in this position. But I remember it was some like a combination like this too. So what it is about willpower, the willpower of moving forward. So your will is really, really important. So if you don't have a strong will, this is what the Strength card is about. If you don't have a strong will, I feel with this 7 of Cups over here, you're gonna be easily taken away, like you're gonna be taken away from the path that you're trying to go on. So you might be taking a detour. That's what I think too, with the 7 of options, because you're giving too many options. Sometimes then it becomes hard to make a decision, and you might even choose the wrong thing. Not that it's bad, but it's just going to take a little bit of more time to get to where you want to go. So this could be what this Tower is about. is there is a rebirth and a change, a transformation. You need to not do things the old way of doing things. You need to switch up how you do things, right? In order to move forward. Okay, in order to move forward. So maybe you don't have a very strong will. You're easily influenced by other people. So you're gonna just this is what's happening. You're easily influenced by how other people perceive you, how other people say about you, and because of that, you don't have a very strong root. And maybe this is the reason why the moon is over here, is because you're following a path that other people are telling you to follow. And you don't really have a strong reason why you're doing certain things, right? It's because you're like, oh, because it seems like that's the way I should do it, because that's what people are telling me to do. So then if you don't have a really firm foundation, you're going to crumple really easily, because as soon as something hit it, you won't be able to stand it. So for example, rejection, right? Or someone saying something about, like, you know, really affecting your confidence level, and you're going to crumble into, like, I don't know, mud or something, or just like, oh, this sucks, I'm not meant to be, or something like that, right? You're gonna feel like you're being attacked or something. So make sure, I really do think you want to build a really strong foundation. Make sure you know the reason why you want this wish, because right now over here we have the Knight of Pentacles. You're going towards this wish, or you're trying to fulfill this wish, is because you've been doing it for so long. And sometimes you've been doing it for so long, you've invested so much into it, and that's the only reason why you still want to make your wish or desire happen. It might not be the right reason, right? And so maybe you really want to maybe reevaluate the reason why you want this wish, or to fulfill this wish, right? Because there might be a better path too. There might be, but with this Tower card, I just don't have. I feel like it might be happening in the near future. When this Seven of Cups coming in, you're going to feel really confused and not sure where to go. And I know this is the card that what's going to happen when you follow the King of Wands and the advice of these two cards. But if you follow these two cards and you become the Tower, that's crazy, right? So I just feel like with this is kind of reflecting this moon. There's some fear or something shaky to start off with. And so when you follow these, you may realize that this dream or this wish that you wanted to follow, that you wanted to fulfill, was never your true desire. That could be that too. That was never your true desire. You're maybe going to have to change this. You're going to realize what you're truly passionate about too. It could be about that too, right? You're going to realize what you're truly passionate about. It could be about family, or being really low key, or going a different path. The Chariot, I kind of feel like you might go a different path too. So really, I'm kind of interested in pile number 3's feedback about this, because the Tower card is quite interesting. Let me know if this resonated at all for you, and if not, then let me know what your feedback is too. But let me know if this resonated, or if you have anything that you would like to share with me. Leave it in the comment section below. I am so curious about number 3. What it is that you are hoping to achieve, right? And so definitely let me know, and don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel and my video, and turn on the notification bell if you haven't already. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.